I need to use that as my mic. Okay. Today is going to be pretty much the exact same thing as yesterday, where I have an interview. This interview seems like it's going to be hard. I want the job, so I'm going to be doing leetcode. That's about it. Yesterday we went through bus routes and expression add operators. Both make a decent amount of sense to me now. Yeah, I feel like at this point we're just going to keep going. So the next one is reconstruct itinerary. So we're going to try that one out. It's another hard, obviously. They're all hards. And then I also got this this prep sheet. I actually don't know where. I don't know where I put it. But anyways, if by some miracle we get through these two, then I will. There's like Alien Dictionary. It's like Numb Islands. I know also is one. Just more problems to do. There's always more problems to do. So yeah, let's read this one. You're given a list of airline tickets. A ticket is from and a to represent the departure and arrival of one flight. Reconstruct the itinerary in order and return it. In order and return it. All the tickets belong to a man who departs from JFK. Okay. If there are multiple valid itineraries, you should return the itinerary with the smallest lexicographical order. Okay. Sure. You may assume all tickets form at least one valid itinerary. You must use all tickets. Okay. And then we have a little example here where JFK maps MEC. Okay. And this is probably the easiest case where it's just because like each has this seems like another topo sort thing, to be honest with you. I don't know if that's right, but it seems like an in degree type of question where we're just like building it. Is that right? I think so. So what would we want to do here? I think like we at least want to build something of like the adjacency list of something like a from to, or like I think that's a fine name actually. For that's a keyword. This actually should probably be a default dict. List. Should be a list or a set. Definitely a list because that can be multiple. To at f dot add. Because now we can at least know that we're always like say we're at the JFK node. We know where we can go. We need some way of like specifying the in degrees as well. God, I just should refresh topological sort. I just always forget this. God damn it. I don't want the explanation, I need the code. Java, bro. So do you keep integers as... So you can keep it as a map, sure. And then in here, what? I guess this is also a default type of band. Integers at t plus equal 1. Something like this. We know we need to start with JFK. I think that's also throwing me is we need the smallest lexicographical order. Like, how do we do that? Like, do we need to sort this? Why your room looks so nice. Appreciate it. Spent a good amount of time setting it up. Like, should I sort? Is that worth it now? Like, because if this like whole lexicographical thing is just messing with my head. If say for this, we would have like JFK would have nothing as like a like it doesn't go to anything, you know. So it has a degree of 0. I don't know the better way. There's definitely a better way to do this, but what, can we just do like q equals this, or q equals stop or stop in from to dot keys if degrees at stop 0. That actually seemed bad, but whatever, we'll just go with it. Okay. What's up, John? How you doing, man? Because this would guarantee us that that JFK would start here. But also, I should add some check here, because like JFK won't have an integer of 0 here. Like, you're gonna go to JFK. So I don't think anything has an integer of 0 here. So we have to do something like if not q, then like fuck you, you're starting at JFK. So that's another thing I like don't have fully solved in my head is like this doesn't guarantee us that we start at JFK. Maybe we just always start with JFK anyway. I think I kind of like that better. We'll probably need this later. So I'll just comment it down. No, we probably won't need that. It'll be different logic. I still just don't know how we're supposed to guarantee order here. Like, do we have to go through and sort each time? That just seems so shit. Like, I almost want to just have, like, a default dictionary of, like, going to heaps. So it sorts. But that's just bad. I have, like... I did that in an interview and got burned. So... I actually don't want to do that. There's like a chance I'm doing this completely wrong. There's a chance I'm doing this completely wrong. But I feel like I need the ordering. I just feel like I need it. So for now, I'm just going to do it a really bad thing and everyone's going to look away. That's what's going to happen. I don't even know if I can do this, actually. I'm not entirely sure I'm allowed to do this. I don't know if that's like actual Python, but whatever. Whereas you're always going to start with JFK, but actually I'm going to need to do what? We need to node equals q dot pop left node dot append node for neighbors in from to at node in degrees at our neighbor is going to minus equal 1 if in degrees at neighbor is 0. Then we will q dot append our neighbor. I don't know if this is right. Yes. I feel like I kind of have to hard code this. I don't know if this is going to solve it, actually. Because we're supposed to go to Atlanta. Okay, what's happening here? So we're just getting JFK. So SFO 11 in degree of 1, 2. Atlanta 11 in degree of 1, 2. JFK 11 in degree of 1. And JFK can go to just SFO. No, it can also go to Atlanta. Fuck me. Is this like an Eulerian circuit instead of what I'm doing? I don't think this is actually going to help anything. Yeah. Shit. There hints. No hints. I think I just went about this wrong. I don't know if it's typo sort. Because I should have looked at this example more heavy. Because we need to like go to Atlanta. Even though Atlanta... I just don't think the end degree actually matters much. Yeah, I fucked this up. Ugh. Yeah, it's the way the path. Fuck me. I got it so wrong. What? Check the current airport at the top of the stack. Find the places reachable from the current airport. Add the places reachable from Atlanta. Add the places reachable from JFK. Okay. Should we look at the last stack element in our graph? Let me pop that. Okay. Fuck, this was so much easier than I thought it was. I need to just keep pushing when I get to a spot where it's like I fucked up. I just need to just redo it. I look at the solutions too quick. Okay. So, because if I just looked at the fucking example for longer, I would realize that this just isn't a topological sort one, because you're going to Atlanta, like, so fucking obviously you're going to Atlanta without an n degree of 0. Like, obviously. It's also smarter to just sort these beforehand. Does it make sense? Reverse equals true. I'm kind of, I guess, confused why we did this reversal in here. I just, like, I don't get why we're reversing here. Why are we going from biggest? Oh, because we're popping at the end? Why don't you just make them a deck and then you can pop left? And then why are we reversing? Why are we reversing? That just doesn't make sense to me. Because we're reversing and then we're re-reversing. And we're always just... I think it's just because you're calling pop, but can't we just call pop left? Make it a default tick of a deck? I want to try that. I don't know if I can default tick a deck. Can I do this? Yeah, I can. Okay. Dude, I need fucking better songs. My music is pissing me off right now. Okay, because... So let's say, what is the case of... We say it's a deck. We then don't reverse it. I think I need to disable this. My computer's starting to kill itself, which is kind of fun. So we have this, and then we say that our Q is equal to another deck that is JFK. Well, Q, well, Q what? If there's something we can go to in the from to dictionary, if from to at from to at from to at node, and q dot append from to at node dot pop left else that doesn't make sense to me. Because then we're only adding when our from to is gone. It just doesn't make sense to me. I think it just gets rid of the middleman. Is that really what? I must be missing something. Because this is a stack and not a queue. Just completely fucking forgot about that. Let's go. Stack.append. Maybe I should replace this with so why are we popping from the stack? Only if the integrate. Oh, sure. So it's only like once it's done, then we really add it. Because then we can go back. I wonder if this works with the deck. No. It's still reversed. I guess that much makes sense. And my pop left thing just didn't really help me as much as I thought it would. Okay, so what was my main issue with this problem? My main issue originally was that I thought it stopped the sort, and then it just fucking wasn't. And then with this stack thing, I still just don't fully understand this. Like, so we start with JFK, and then it's like, can we go anywhere from JFK? We can. So let's append it from our stack and no longer do anything else. So there's only one other node, then we'll pop. And then because we still have the stack, since JFK can go nowhere now, then we just go again. I guess I misunderstood the problem because this just seems weird to me. That if we had something like it's a J. Like if we had JFK, God fucking Christ, that went to two places. I guess because it's guaranteed to be valid, but like in my head, if this goes to A and then B, we go here, we pop, we then see that we can go from JFK to B, but like there is no mapping backwards. But I guess that's just a guarantee from the problem standpoint. I need to get a better MacBook, bro. My shit's burning after trying to stream. Because like we go JFK to A. I guess it is this. It's a conform at least one valid itinerary. Because it would be an invalid itinerary when I'm thinking of JFK to A and JFK to B. You would need either an A to JFK or a B to JFK. Yeah. Fuck. Okay. Bro. Holy fuck me. Okay. Sure. Let's also make sure it submits. Bro, this is so much more simple. This is actually such an easy problem. This is actually so easy. Like, well, there are destinations you can visit from the current one. You pop the lexicographically smallest, you visit that one, and then once you're done with everything, then you append cur. Damn. Yeah, everyone just did DFS. This guy did a heap. Shit. Shit. Alright. Alrighty. What do you look like? I need water. Okay. Find min time to finish all jobs. Here we go. given an integer array jobs, where jobs at I is the amount of time it takes to complete the ith job. There are k workers that you can assign jobs to. This is just like a problem I had in my algorithms class at some point, and I just don't remember it. Each job should be assigned to exactly one worker. The working time of a worker is the sum of the time it takes to complete all jobs assigned to them. Your goal is to devise an optimal solution such that the maximum working time of any worker is minimized. This is like actually giving me PTSD, because I'm pretty sure this was a question on my final exam. Oh, fuck. Which means that I should know this quite well, but I in fact know it not at all because I blocked it out of my memory. Oh, fuck me. Okay, so this is some DP problem. Where I forget what the parameters would be. So the working time of a worker is the sum of the time it takes to complete all of the jobs assigned to them. So every single job you assign to some worker, and you only have k workers. Okay. So you have k workers. Each of them can do any amount of work, but your whole goal is to return the min possible maximum working time of any assignment. So what are we going to be doing DP on? Like what are our parameters that are going to be changed each time? Because our k is unchanged. Because we're always going to want to use all workers, right? And it's not like they're spanning. So like, it's not like a worker is working at one time, which means they can't concurrently run. Like, it's not timed. It's just they work for a chunk. So this actually doesn't even seem like 2D DP. It kind of seems like 1D DP. In which what? What would we end at? We would end... Where would we end? So I'm trying to think like how you would recover... So this is actually different than the question I had in my final. Ah, brother. Sorry, this is probably an awful... I mean, nobody's here, so it doesn't actually... I shouldn't be apologizing. Literally no one is here, so it doesn't matter. But I'm fucking myself for this question. So for this one, we can imagine we just go through the jobs, and then it's like we have some running counter. I'm just struggling with like how I initialize this as like DP. Because it's like, what are we recursively going on or something like that, you know? Like, what is our base case? Like, our base case is what? If we have one job, we append it to the worker with the least amount. Huh. Like, the other thing I could think of is that we, like, DP on, or, like, it's 2D DP where it's the number of workers. Like, if the kth worker were to take the ith job, something like this. And then you just min assume like n is the length of jobs. Take min of the nth column. But that's not right. Where dp at I j is the amount of no, because we need to keep track of like the max. Of like some worker. How does this exploration pattern work, actually? I'm so fucking lost. I wish I was smarter. How the fuck do you do this? Literally, like, it's crazy because 4 months ago, I think this problem would have been light. Like, I was doing so much DP 4 months ago. Like, what do we do then? What do we recurse on? Is just what I'm struggling with. Because the data we need to keep track of is, like, each person's sum, kind of. Like, what data are we holding at each spot? If we even do this, like the ith job going to the kth worker. Like, what is it holding? Like, I could imagine something where it's like, you take the DP of like min of DP at like DP of the then we're doing like a for loop for each one. Like for no, this is just stupid. Dude, I don't know. Can select a subset of tasks and assign it to a worker, then solve the subproblem on the remaining tasks. Like, yeah, it just doesn't help me. It's some. I gotta keep racking my brain. I gotta not look at the solutions for one time tonight. That's gonna really fucking annoy me. And it's also really annoying me that I can't use Excalibur without it actually killing itself. Or by it, I mean my computer. This bitch is heating it up. Like if we have some amount of workers, k equals 2. Like if it's, so like we just assign like 1 to D, or 1 to worker 1, so we have like 2 workers, we have worker 1 and worker 2. God, it just pisses me off to write this. It's just so laggy. Oh my god. So like we have some worker 1, worker 2. Like it seems like it's going to be some form of this, where it's like, but I don't know if it's this. Because, I mean, naturally it seems like that, because then it's like, you can just check like, if I is equal to the length of jobs, then like dp at I equals jobs at I. But I just don't know like this 2D part of it, where it's like k is the worker that we're assigning it to. So this would just be like horrid. But actually, I just have no idea the other way to do it. Let's just try it. So what do we want our inner and outer to be actually? So is it Based on what I just wrote, it seems like it should be this. But I don't know if I love that. Whatever. I can always change it. So it's like each job having that. I don't know. For I in range J. This indexing is all wrong. I have no fucking idea how to do this. Oh my god. I'm so bad at this. What? I'm so fucking stupid. Or worker ID. The workers if the workers or worker ID is visited. And then you explore and you backtrack it. It hurts being this stupid. It hurts, man. This is not a good day for me. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'll code this up really quickly, and I'm getting off. I'm too frustrated. God, this feels like shit. I wonder why he passes jobs. So this just doesn't seem needed. Workers seems necessary, but the other one just doesn't. So this is like if that value is already in the visited. So continue is actually like continue. Visited is actually like of the values. Very interesting. So if this is less than our current best, then we can min and then we'll just reset it anyway. Why do we sort again? Sorting the jobs means that the highest value jobs are assigned first, and more computations can be skipped by pruning. That makes sense. So it's like purely for a pruning thing. Does make sense, I guess. Hmm? Oh, should this be K? I mean, it makes sense once I look at it, which is the case of literally like every fucking problem, where it's just I'm being an idiot. Is this gonna time limit exceed? Bro. Binary search of the problems. Workers. Unassigned job. If the assigned job. So if we've gone all the way, we can do it. If the work is at I plus the jobs index is less than the max workload, let's try it. Let's go back. So this is our little backtrack. And then you just check if you can distribute it. Also makes sense. Also would never have come up with this. Bro, just riding me. Alright, I'm calling it here. I'm too frustrated. Surely I'll do better tomorrow.